Hey guys, happy St. Patrick's Day, March 17, 2023. This was a special day for several reasons in my life, but these are the cabinets that I re-sprayed and primer yesterday. They are not complete, but they are near completion, as you can see. Crown, I sprayed the ceiling. That was really stupid. I don't know why I forgot to tape off the ceiling, but everything back there I knew didn't matter. For some reason, when I got to that spot, I thought, oh, it still doesn't matter. But it did. So now I've got some extra work. That's okay. These are really, really close to completion. They're going to be sprayed gloss white. So that bit of the project rolling right along. Now let's move into here into the kitchen foyer area, which is something I've been working on this morning. This stuff was sprayed gloss light gray yesterday. It's no longer glossy because I've sanded it once. Going through and just trying to make, you can see there are spots that are glossier than others. The spots that aren't glossy any longer were a little higher. Like you can see there was a sag there. I'll do a little more sanding here, but the spots that aren't glossy were the places that were high, and my sand block kind of knocked them down and dulled the stuff up. So that's roughly the color that the cabinetry is going to be. Yesterday, this surface was so glossy, I took a photograph of it and I could actually make out my face in the reflection. That was pretty cool. But I've knocked it down. I'm going to spray it again, and it's going to be smoother and glossier the next round because I was doing that and was willing to do that. So going back, Charles is nearly finished with sheetrock. I've had several friends who've done sheetrock work for me. I just haven't. Honestly, I haven't even had to touch the sheetrock. I've got good friends, so that's what's going on there. Several friends who even offered to help that didn't get over and actually start on it. One of my good buddies, Ben, who's one of my ministering partners. Actually, he's my ministering companion partner, whatever. But he said he was pretty good at sheetrock. So, sorry, Ben, I didn't get a chance to use your skills. But fortunately, it's nearly done. All I have to do is kind of float in that stuff. So I'm going around looking at the cabinetry that we painted, or rather almost got painted yesterday. It got a good round of the gray, but you can see there were places where there's a little bit of white shining through. The white is where I sanded it, but there was, like I was saying in the other spots, runs, sags, drips, and when I sand it and blocked it back down, I see the white shining through. That's perfectly okay because we're going to paint it again, and the next coat is just going to be shinier, smoother, better. And so close to completion. I'm really missing having a kitchen. I'm missing having a sink in there. I miss being able to get to my refrigerator, even if I just want water or something. It's just hard. So that's what's up right now. It's rolling right along. It's not in bad shape at all, but it's a little slower than I thought. Other things that I've been working on this last week or so, windowsills. So these are all in prime, but yet to be sanded down for the last time, ready for gloss white. You can see over here, this is a bit of what I'm doing. After they've been primed, I go back and fill them again, sand them again, and usually only about 2 rounds of that is all it takes. But for the windowsill in this other room where I showed you with the room with the bookcases, my living room over here, this windowsill area was a little more trouble. So it's been primed twice already, but I still came back and added some more JB Quick, my filler. And that's because there was, right in here, I could feel a divot, and you can see it. It's the places where there's the dark spot. That's where the filler was able to really lay down in a lower spot. And when I scraped over the top of it, it leaves some down in the low spots. So this is just sculpting. Same process that we would use in auto body or in art. All kinds of stuff. You lay stuff down, take it off, make a smooth finish, spray it, prime it, whatever, check it, and then start the whole process over again, sanding it down, smoothing it out, seeing if there are low spots, cracks, divots, then filling them in again, sanding it, priming it, and then once it's all smooth, it is ready for color finish coat. So I'm just not ready for color finish coat yet because I've been working my tail off for the last few days on this stuff. But I get to spin around and see that, and it looks way better than it did 2 days ago. And a little bit worse than it did yesterday because I have gone back and done some more finish work and kind of scuffed it up in some places where I wanted it to just look a little bit better. And one of my problems is figuring out where the line in the sand is. And as my buddy said, if people come over to your house, they're not coming to see your house, they're coming to see you. Otherwise, they're not really good friends. And I'm like, yeah. But what to do with art skills, what to do with engineering skills, what to do with building skills, that kind of stuff. And since I don't really have anything else to do right now other than, this, I'll be hopefully getting out into this room shortly and laying down that that set of boxes of flooring. Cali Bamboo sent me about 1,000 pounds of flooring last week. I've yet to lay it because we need to finish all this spraying and all that before we lay the floor. We don't want to get paint all over the floor. So we're going to finish the spraying and probably also do the texture on the walls. So you see how we've done some sheetrock patches through the room? We'll be going through and rolling out texture on the walls with a roller before I go in, tape everything off, and spray the walls. Now the walls are staying the same color. That is a Behr paint color called Castle Path. Beyond that, the crown and stuff's going to be a gloss white. That will be a Sherwin-Williams oil finish. These bookshelves and cabinetry behind me will also be gloss white by popular demand. Debated painting them the gray, which is called Olympic white, but it's actually a gray. But the vote was that they stay gloss white. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Should these be gloss white like the crown and baseboards and windowsills, or should they stay white? This room has a very different feel. This is a much warmer room than the kitchen. It's got a much bluer, more purpley tone, and that's not just because of the purple sheetrock that's up. The walls were actually painted a color called grape cream, and I think that was also a Behr color. But having said that, that's the update for the week. Haven't really done anything in other parts of the house. We're just doing this stuff. And I think I'm going to cut it there. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks. If you haven't already, give me a like or subscribe. I would appreciate that. And we will definitely be doing a lot more DIY projects, artsy stuff, engineering type stuff, sciencey stuff. And feel free to also check my playlist, Expanding Your Mind, for stuff on totally different topics. But you can find that also if you click the playlist at the top of my YouTube channel. Hope you have a great day. Catch you later.